Hey peoples, I'm doing a Masked Hero build today for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship tournament in January 2014. Now, I'd like to show you what I'm doing. So, to begin with, we have 3 Neos Aliases,
Yeah, place them down.
3 Bubblemans,
Yep.
a Thunder King Ryo, prevent your opponent from adding cards,
Yep.
Ice Edge, because I can, and Heat. Next, we have these spells and traps. First spells. You got three equals, Rotor, Pot of Duality.
I want to get some nasty comments saying rotor or rota. It's rota, we're not rota.
3 Miracle Fusions.
Yeah.
2 Super Polymerizations. 3 Mask Changes.
Why'd you put mask change in if is it a mask hero deck?
Because it's a Masked Hero build, if anybody wants to know.
Yeah, okay.
2 Forbidden Lances. 3 MSTs.
Why 3 MSTs?
It's good for this build and format.
And why not 2 instead
Why
of
not
3?
2? Well, if your opponent has a lot of popping, or in this case destroying 1 card, I could destroy their 1 card with my MST.
Alright, keep going.
And then a Dark Hole and a Book of Moon.
Sure. Traps.
Then the traps. We have Mirror Force, Dimensional Fissure, Prison, sorry.
Dimensional Prison, yeah.
I always get those 2 confused.
Yeah,
2 Call of the Haunted.
we always do.
2 Fiendish Chains. A Bottomless Trapper. Torrential Tribute. Compulsory Evacuation. And a Solemn Warning in Starlight Road.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, what's your extra deck?
Now, extra deck. We got a Vapor
Master Heroes? Yeah.
for Masked Heroes. 2 Acids.
Yep.
Diane. A Late Armor Ninja.
XYCs?
Excalibur for Exceeds as well. Utopia.
Yep.
Then for the Omni Heroes, Great Tornado. Esquadro.
Omni
No.
Fusions? Yep.
Nova Master. Gaia.
Yep.
Absolute Zero times 2.
Yep.
Shining times 2.
Great. Now, how do you rate the deck and how does it function?
How
How does it function?
does it function? Well, it's pretty much a bubble beat with Masked Heroes, designed for beating your opponent to the point where they won't return.
Okay. And? I like your face on the camera.
Sorry, I just drew a blank.
Okay.
I apologize. I just drew a blank.
Alright. Well, let's... okay, since I'm very familiar with the deck, I'll ask some simple questions. What is the pros and cons of actually playing the deck?
Well, playing with Masked Heroes, a few cons is if you set it up how Alex has done with 8 monsters, in this case I've added
9. I've got 9. Used to be 10, but I changed it up.
okay.
And there's a sneak
Well,
peek for you for my next
in
deck.
this case with 9,
Yep.
rather than having 10, you have occasionally you might get a monster, but then you got to make use of it. But then you've got all these spells and traps. You have all these spells and traps to rely on. And a lot of them are very useful for direct attacks, Fire Kings, all sorts of other stuff. Anything you can think of.
Yes, how many times have you got beaten by Fire Kings?
A lot.
Yeah.
I think out of the
That deck blows up everything.
I think out of the 30 duels I've had, I've only won about 5 or more. But that's about it.
This Claire's not that good.
Very hilarious. The first time I versed Fire Kings, me and Alex, well, he bought 3 structure decks.
As you saw from our first videos.
From the first video, if anyone actually paid attention to that.
Yeah, from one of the last ones we did.
Yep, from the last one. So this is the only reason why I'm doing one now is because, well, YCS is coming up and we thought, why not film? And yeah, pretty much the first time me and Alex versed, he beat me because he had more Fire Kings.
Yeah, because I had 3 structure decks, you had 2.
Yeah, he had 3, I had 2.
Anyway, so what do you think of the current meta that's going to be for the January 2014?
I hate zombies light
This
swans,
glare is really weird.
mammals,
Yep.
mammals. What are the decks? Oh yeah, Fire Fist and Fire Kings.
Yep.
What else? What were the last one?
Let's see. There's Mermels, Spellbooks.
Oh, spellbooks I especially despise.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What else is there? Fire Fist.
Yeah, Fire Kings, Light Swans, Zombies.
There's also Constellas. That's the rumor. It's going to be a good
Oh,
one.
Constellas and
Evil
Swarms.
Exactly.
One card I hate about that, really despise about,
Ophion.
is especially Ophion.
This is why you need to run more Explosives.
And what's that card that just returns your monster to your extra deck or whatever it is with the Constellas?
Pallades.
Yeah, especially Pallades. If they didn't have those two, they would be nothing.
Well, that's kind of painful. Anyway, but yeah. Okay. What's a good field combos for your deck? Let's see.
Field combos. Okay, from what I remember, let's say.
Tell me what you have learned.
Okay, what I've learned. Let me just bear with me for a sec.
Young Padawan, show me what you've learned. Should I say Hero Padawan?
Okay, from what I learned up online, is let's say this is on Ice Edge is on the field, and Bubble Man is in your grave, and you have Miracle Fusion and Mask Change in your hand. What happens is you play Miracle Fusion.
Yep.
Let's say they don't Soul and Warning it.
Yep.
You remove those two from play.
Yep. Basically a hero and a water type.
Hero and a water. Bring out 0. Then, if they still do nothing, Mask Change. You Mask Change Absolute 0.
Yep.
And then, you then blow up their front row and bring out Acid and blow up their back row. And if they still have a monster, that monster loses 300 attack, immediately becoming weaker than Acid, and then you attack them directly, or you attack their monster.
That's interesting.
So that's one combo.
What's another combo?
The other combo you can do is with Diane and Gaia. So you can have any hero and Earth.
Okay, here's a basic. Good choice. Well, actually, no. Keep going. Sorry.
So let's say you have Bubble Man,
Yep.
and your opponent has an Earth monster.
Yep.
You can those two. Yep. And so your opponent has an Earth monster. I'll just use Acid as that one.
Right.
So let's say Acid is an Earth.
Yep.
So what you can do, you can play Super Polymerization, fuse Bubble Man and Acid, and then if you've got, let's say, Mask Change and Starlight Red in your hand, you can get rid of Starlight, fuse these two together, bring out Gaia, and let's say they do have a monster, that gains power. Next,
Half their attack in the.
you can take half the attack of the opponent's monster and add it to Gaia, but only until the end of the turn. Then, next you can either attack, and then during the battle phase, would I be right, you can activate Mask Change during the battle phase?
Yeah, you can still activate. It's quick play.
Yep, you play that. And then, while that's commencing, you bring out Diane, and Diane's effect, you can special summon one elemental hero monster from your deck when it destroys a monster by battle.
Yep.
So that's...
What would you summon out? What's your recommendation?
What would I recommend?
Yeah, what would you recommend summon out if you destroyed a monster?
Okay, if you were to summon out a monster...
There goes Diane. She's dead.
Depending on what your opponent... Oh, I didn't realize it had 3,000 defense. Oh well.
Yeah, it does.
That's pretty cool.
She's pretty strong.
That is pretty strong. Okay, so let's say...
That's why Guy is her brother.
Yeah, so let's say you do destroy a monster. You can either bring out Heat if you decide to use it,
Yep.
or if anybody wants, they can use Bubble Man or Alios.
Okay.
Or, if it just so happens, you still have Ice Edge in your deck, bring that up, and then beat their opponent over with it, and then destroy one of their set cards if they have any.
Oh, that's pretty good combo. Alrighty. Okay, I want to ask you something. Are you familiar with the 4K beta and 3200 beta?
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Okay.
I know what you mean. Okay. Okay, so what Alex is talking about is, let's say,
It's the easiest combo in beat
it's one of the
Beat
it's
heroes.
one of the easiest combos you can use for this. So
in hero beat.
yeah, so what happens is, let's say,
Uh,
I can't remember the entire combo, but what happens if you've got Alios and Bubble Man on the on the field, and you've got that in your hand,
wait, which one?
Miracle Fusion.
Okay.
What you can do, if I remember this right, you can fuse these two.
What? Oh,
You
okay.
can fuse those two, bring out Shining, and then by some other way of some other miraculous thing of happening.
You kind of did that wrong.
I know. I don't know the full part of it because I
Alright.
haven't used it.
Summon. Okay, do that back. I'll tell you how to do it.
Alright.
Summon out Bowman. I mean, no, summon out.
Elios.
Set your tie back. Send your tie hand. Just pretend there's all spell traps.
Yeah.
Send your tie hands. Then you special summon Bowman. Overlay them. And,
Yeah.
and Miracle Fusion is still set. So
Oh, I get you.
overlay them for Excalibur.
Yeah. Bring out
Okay.
Excalibur.
And even if they value, you don't really care because
you can detach.
and it'll be still at 4K unless they value.
Yeah.
And you activate Miracle Fusion.
Miracle Fusion.
And putting bashing those two, summon out Shining.
Shining.
That's how you get a 4K beater
Oh,
and
okay.
1300 beat
I
on
knew
field.
I did it in the wrong order.
You
but I
did it
wasn't-
immediately straight away.
But I
yeah,
wasn't too sure.
that's a little advice for you guys if you don't know how to play Hero Beats. But that's the easiest combo in Hero Beats.
That's one of them.
And also you have, if one of your cards is the emergency call face down, and if the opponent has no monsters on the field, play emergency call, grab a Bowman, special that Bowman,
I was just thinking
and
of
just attack directly because that's 4,032, so that leaves them with 800 life points. Or you can cowboy them if you have cowboy.
If you do ever decide to go to Cowboy.
And attack them for 8k total.
Yeah.
Really good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the easy combos ever for Hero Beats. So yeah. Anyway, so what would you like to conclude for this?
I'd like to conclude that you guys need to take advantage of Masked Heroes so we can get more and make him even more devastating to your opponents. Defeat Light Swans, basically whatever for this next format. I want to destroy them at the YCS. I want to destroy them all and get in the top 32. It'd be really awesome if I got first.
We'll see. Yeah, that would be a very good accomplishment.
That would be a
Yeah.
ridiculously awesome thing to happen.
Yeah.
It'd be so epic that the underdog of the tournament would have come up on top.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so yeah. What do you wish for people who are going to the YCS Sydney?
Okay, biggest thing, side. Biggest thing is side. Know your deck, know what's in it, know what combos you can use, know what you can use to counter, like figure out what staples are good for your deck, what staples are good for your siding, any other good cards. Know what people are using at the YCS.
Know your opponent's deck.
And know your opponent's deck as well. But the other thing is, expect the unexpected.
That's true. A lot of people run a lot of random decks. I've seen people run type of builds that are stupid and yet amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Pretty much. Expect the unexpected. So if you're expecting that people are going to be using all these cards, like the 6 decks we already said that might happen or probably will, use Deck Lockdown for spellbooks, Light Imprisoning Mirror, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for zombies and light swans, Mistake, Safe Zone if you want to combine that with...
Safe Zone's good, but it's not really a necessary one to have.
If you want, for Masked Heroes, you can... Where is
It's
it?
in my deck, but
There it is.
oh, it's that.
So, let's say you bring out Bubble Man or you bring out Ice Edge and play Mask Change, and you don't have Acid because you've used both. You can bring out Vapor, and then if you have Safe Zone face down, you can equip it to him, and what happens is Vapor cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects, just by using Safe Zone, which is very useful.
And even if they MST Safe Zone, Vapor can't be destroyed because of its effect.
Vapor can't be destroyed by Safe Zone's effect when it leaves the field.
Unless they have Skill Drain on the field, which is a likely chance of not happening.
Yeah.
Well, 1 in 10 matches.
Yeah, let's say they do have skill Drain or any other card that negates monster effects. That's about the only way you can get around it, but then you would have already destroyed their skill drain when you had the chance. Or unless you still have it on the field, do get rid of it ASAP.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's a good choice. Joseph. So yeah. So yeah. We'll be seeing you guys at the YCS Sydney if you
Yeah.
guys are going.
And Alex is going to film the entire thing, apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to be filming my whole entire trip to the YCS, so I'll put it on the channel as well, just to show a day-by-day event, and also film every day around that. So yeah, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.